What if the world feared you, not in the way they fear a storm or a passing shadow, but in a way that makes their blood run cold, in a way they can't escape? How powerful would that be? Imagine being the nightmare that haunts them in their weakest moments, the one they can never forget. You think you're just another face in the crowd, right? Well, guess what? They think that too. But what if that's about to change? What if you became something far darker, far more dangerous than anyone could ever anticipate? Do you have the guts to become something they fear? To become that relentless, suffocating presence in their lives that they can't ignore? They tell you to be kind, to play nice, to fit in. But what if that's what's been holding you back all along? What if it's time to stop asking for permission and start demanding respect? To walk into a room and feel the weight of your power crush every ounce of their hope. You think your struggles are holding you down, but they're just your fuel. You think the darkness inside you is your enemy, but it's the only thing that can truly set you free. It's time to wake up and become the nightmare they can't escape. Are you ready to make them tremble? They've lied to you, told you the world is fair, that hard work will get you ahead, that kindness is the key to success. Bullshit. Every single one of those lies has held you back. The world isn't kind. It's cold, ruthless, and unforgiving. And you've been wasting your time trying to fit into a system that wasn't built for people like you. You've been playing by their rules, while they've been laughing at your expense. They've been winning and you've been losing. You've given them your time, your energy, and your trust. But what do you get in return? Judgment, rejection, failure. Every step you've taken has been another reminder that the world doesn't care. They see you as weak, as another lost soul who doesn't know how to fight back. So, you've slinked into the shadows, afraid to show your true self, afraid to let the world see who you really are. But that ends now. The truth is, you've been carrying around this darkness, this rage inside you, but you've been too scared to let it out. Why? Because you were told it's wrong. Because they've taught you that showing your power, your strength, is evil. So you've suppressed it, pushed it down, pretending to be something you're not. The fear of rejection, the fear of not being accepted, has been eating at you for too long. But here's the hard truth: they don't care about you. Let's face it, the world doesn't care about your struggles, your pain, or your dreams. People won't hold your hand and lift you up when you're down. You can keep chasing after approval, validation, and fake encouragement, but it won't make a damn difference. The only thing that will change your life is you. You've spent too long hoping someone would come along and save you. Newsflash, no one is coming. You have to stop waiting for the world to hand you what you deserve. You have to take it by force. You have to embrace the darkness within and use it to fuel your rise. You see, all your pain, all those sleepless nights, all those broken pieces inside you, they're not weaknesses, they're weapons. Every scar, every failure, every time you've been knocked down has built you into something dangerous. They see your struggles and they think it makes you weak, but that's their mistake. You're not broken, you're battling. And every battle you fight makes you stronger, sharper, more relentless. The question isn't whether you'll win. It's how bad will they suffer when they finally realize who you are. She laughed. The world is filled with cowards. People who are too afraid to push beyond their comfort zones, too afraid to face the truth about themselves. They'd rather hold you back, keep you small, so they don't have to face the storm that's brewing inside you. They see your potential and they're terrified, so they'll do everything they can to bury it, keep you in line, make sure you never rise above them. A patient waiting to receive treatment, from Robert Walters. Robert, but you're not like them. You're not a slave to their rules, their expectations, their weak standards. This is where the real battle begins. This is where you stop following the rules and start making your own. Stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for their approval. Take what's yours. If they want you to stay in your place, then make sure they regret it. Become the nightmare they can't escape. And when they look over their shoulder, wondering where you came from, remind them, you were always there. You just weren't afraid to step out of the shadows. You've been living in the shadows for too long, allowing the world to dictate your worth. And it's time to flip the script. You've let them chip away at your soul, told you who you should be, what you should want, and what success looks like. Enough of that weak-ass shit. You were born for more than their suffocating standards. It's time to shed that skin and reveal the monster you've been hiding inside. The monster they've kept you from becoming. You think they have power over you? You think they can control you? You've been living in a cage that you built yourself. But you're the one with the key. Here's the revelation that will tear apart everything you thought you knew. You are the power you've been waiting for. There's no external force, no hidden blessing, no magic trick that's going to save you. It's you. You've always had it. The darkness, the strength, the fire. It was always inside you, waiting for the moment you decided to embrace it. But you were too busy listening to everyone else, too scared to trust the power you've been given. Somewhere, well, now that fear's dead. You've just unlocked the most dangerous weapon in the world, your own unstoppable will. Everything you've been through, every betrayal, every failure, every lonely night, it's all been a test, a sacrifice to prepare you for this moment. The pain, the heartbreak, the moments you thought you'd never recover from, they've been building you, forging you, turning you into something the world can't control, can't understand. It's all led to this, the awakening of your true power. Your transformation isn't some gentle, peaceful journey. It's violent, it's brutal, and it's absolutely necessary. The real power doesn't come from kindness or comfort. It comes from the pain you've survived and the darkness you choose to embrace. This is your time. All the people who looked down on you, who told you to quit, who made you feel small, they're nothing. They were never your enemy. You were your own enemy. The moment you let go of their lies and their expectations, the moment you stopped fearing your own strength, that's when everything changed. You aren't a victim. You never were. You've always been the storm waiting to strike, and now the storm is here. Let them tremble. Let them feel the weight of their ignorance. Because while they were sleeping, while they were comfortable, you were changing, you were evolving, and now you're the force they can't escape. You are the nightmare. You are the reckoning they'll never outrun. You're not just going to take what's yours. You're going to make them regret ever underestimating you. So when they see you rise from the ashes, when they feel your presence in every corner of the room, when they realize that you are no longer the person they can push around, they'll realize too late. You were the storm all along, and now it's too late for them to escape it. This is it. The moment you stop apologizing for your existence. The moment you stop begging for validation. You've been broken, battered, knocked down, but now you're unrecognizable. Those days of being weak, of hiding in the corner, hoping someone would give you permission to rise, gone. They told you that you weren't enough, that you were too much, that you had to change. Well, here's the truth. You are enough. You are everything you need to be. Your scars? They're your strength. Your anger? It's the fire that fuels you. Your past? It's just the groundwork for your future. What they never understood is that power isn't just about strength. It's about the ability to stay relentless, to keep pushing even when every part of you is screaming to stop. They thought they could break you, turn you into a puppet of their system. But you've been breaking free this whole time. Now, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Thriving in a way they'll never understand. You didn't ask for permission to be great. You demanded it, you've earned it, and no one can take it away from you. You've unlocked a version of yourself that's untouchable. You've crossed that line, and there's no going back. No one can control you, manipulate you, or hold you down ever again. This is the moment you stop living by their rules and start writing your own story. It's time to make them feel your power, to make them realize that you are no longer a shadow in their world. You're the one who rules the darkness now. This isn't just about becoming a nightmare to others. It's about becoming the nightmare to your past self, the you who doubted, who feared, who felt small. That version of you is dead, and the new you? You're unstoppable. You've heard it all. You know the truth now. No one is going to hand you success. No one is going to offer you the life you deserve. So, stop waiting for it. If you want to become the nightmare they can't escape, you have to take action, right now. Don't sit there thinking tomorrow is the day. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it doesn't exist. Every second you waste is another second they have to laugh at you. Another second you let them control your fate. Get up. Push through that fear. Destroy every excuse. Stop hiding from your potential and start hunting it down like your life depends on it. Because, in a way, it does. It's time to get angry. It's time to get real. The world is a battleground, and you've been standing on the sidelines long enough. Take the power you've been given and use it. Don't wait for their approval. Don't ask for their permission. Walk into every room like you own it. Act like every challenge is your opportunity, and make them regret ever underestimating you. No one is going to fight for your dreams but you. So, if you're ready to make them see the monster inside you, to become the force they fear, then stop making excuses. Start taking ruthless action. Now it's your turn to rise, to make them feel your presence. Step out of the shadows and become the nightmare. Become the person they can't escape. The time is now. Don't hold back. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,